I've not been seeing this word. Ernest.
She went into it.
Wow. We'll talk later. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's class. Look at these images very well. I think if I also them, just tell me what you can bring out from this image. Can you all hear me? What you can bring out from this image? What's this image telling us? So I need that from any one of you. Factors. Production, okay. You want to give us more? People at factory doing goods. A workplace, a factory. Thank you. An office. Okay. They are producing something in the factory. Good of you. Abdulrahman Shehu, check it very well. Check it very well. You can see that I don't think there is market here. Look at it very well. Let's start from the first one. You can see that we have 4 channels. The first channel with this blue man here, you can see my arrow, is producing blue-green something, which is entering into this big box. From the broad side, red and green man is producing blue something coming to the big box. Likewise, the one with the green and blue dress is producing red something coming in here. Can you all see? And at the end of the day, what they are producing are coming out from here. Haven't formed something different from the color they made. Can you all see? Coming to another person here who is packing the. Okay, who is packing the? Can you all see? Who is packing the product? Then come down to the image, second image. We have 2 ladies holding shoes, then the man filing the shoe with machine. This one they made on the shoe rack there. Can you see? Then we have another one here. Ladies producing here. So in a nutshell, what they are talking about is production. For those who said production, you are very, very correct. Good of you. Now, can anybody now give me the definition of production? Definition of production. I'm waiting. What is production? What did you understand by production? What are they really doing? It means to make something. From where? How do they make it? It's the way you work. No, Tomini, no. Look at what they are doing. It means to produce. Okay, production, yes. Making something from raw material. Thank you, Precious. Ayatu, good job. Is the process of turning of raw material into finished or semi-finished goods. Good of you. Act of making things from other things. Yes. Good of you. Okay. So today, these are the objectives we're going to achieve. We're going to look into today. By God's grace, we're going to talk about the meaning of production. You don't need to write. We're going to talk about the types of production and factors of production. So here we go. This is the meaning of production. Production can be defined as the turning of raw material. You can also use the word transformation. You can use turning of raw material into finished or semi-finished goods to satisfy human needs and desire. It's not everything you are producing that you can use. We produce to get money that we can spend. We also produce to satisfy people's needs. When you make soap, you are going to make, probably you can use out of it, no problem. But at the same time, you can also sell them. So the main thing the main purpose of producing is to satisfy a particular desire. Is that taken? So if you look at it, it's also the process of, yes, you have to write now. You have to write now. It is time for you to write. You have to write the meaning of production. Now, production is also the process by which raw material are used, are changed, are transformed in making what? Goods for people to use. That is why they have this particular phrase that they use to represent production. Production is the creation of utility. That is, you aim the word to fulfill human needs and wants, both yourself at the same time and the people you want to give the goods or sell the goods to. Now, what do you mean by utility? What do you understand by utility? Utility simply means satisfaction. You produce to create satisfaction, to make people get what they need, to satisfy them. If you produce today, and you didn't see people to buy it, it will not give you the chance to say you want to buy it, produce another one. But if they are satisfied with what you are giving them, what you produce, surely they will continue patronizing your products. Is that taken? Okay, can we change the slide, please? Now, I don't understand. What's the problem? Are you writing or you are busy doing something else with another person? You only need to concentrate. You are writing. Good job. So stop. While writing, you are not meant to type. Is that taken? Okay. So we have stages or types of production. You can call it stages. Production is from one stage to and start from one stage to another to get to the final users. Abdurrahman Shehu, as you are screenshotting the stuff, you have to write them in your notes. So whenever you get a new note on probably 60 leaves, you don't have higher education with you, to start copy. Write them in your notes. Okay, so we have primary production. We have what we call secondary production and tertiary production. These are the three types of production. Now, what is primary production? Primary production is the type of production that involved in bringing out or obtaining the natural resources from the soil, sea, or atmosphere. The primary production is also called extractive production. Okay, Saida, I will do that later for you. But I want you to write. You can screenshot to complete your notes to know which line you want to leave if at all you're unable to meet up with the notes. Whenever delay, if you're able to meet up with our class, I will still go back to this slide. Is that taken? So I will bring back the slide for you to complete your notes. Did you understand? Okay. Okay, we now said, oh, sorry, primary. You have not done with it. Okay, you are not done with it. We said, sorry for that slide change. So besides primary production can be categorized into agriculture, forestry, animal production, fishery, mining, quarrying, etc. And people who are involved in extractive production are farmers, hunters, miners, fishermen, etc. Yes, ma, I will take it back today. slide you need so that you can do that. Saida, think you can hear that? I can see that some of you have finished writing. Okay, can we proceed to the next slide? Okay. Here we have the secondary production. This includes industries that produce finished goods by changing the basic raw materials obtained from primary industry. They can produce finished goods or semi-finished goods, whatever the company is. But basically, they are under the reproduction, changing. And where are we? This consists of manufacturing and construction. Manufacturing and what? Construction. When you are talking about manufacturing, you're talking about using raw material, changing raw material to finished goods, e.g., when you change wheat to make bread, clothes, cotton to make clothes, crude oil to kerosene. While in the primary production, they extracted the cottons, the wheat, the crude oil, and so on and so forth. Then we have the construction. We're talking about construction, you're talking about use of making concrete something, arranging and putting together partial and semi-finished goods to form usable goods. Example, e.g., construction of block to make building. Is that making cement from the limestone and so on and so forth, to make bridge, to make houses and so on and so forth. No, there's nothing like 33, it's tertiary. Tertiary, and that is number 3. We have to write is number 2. Tertiary. So can we share this slide now? Okay, thank you all. Here we have the tertiary production. This type of production involves services we make, which make it possible for the goods produced to reach the consumer. Who are the consumers? The final users. The main aim, the main people that you produce the products for. Farid, I will still repeat, I will still go back to the slide. Is that taken? Just count the line, just look at it, I count the line you missed. Okay. So, they will call it service industry and commerce. They are involved in commercial services and non-commercial services. As you can remember, when we did commerce, here we are. That's what we imply by commercial service. We have the words involve distribution, storage, transportation, trade, network, aids to trade such as the insurance, banking, advertising, communication, transportation, etc. These are commercial services that you do to promote the production. Make sure that you may use it to make the goods get available to the So why non-commercial services are made up of direct and indirect services. Direct services are services personal services rendered to the customer directly. Teacher. Medical doctor, your personal doctor that is attending to you, the barber, the hairdressers, the tailors. So the gardeners, let me just say, so the indirect services include services rendered to the public. whereby all the people in the society will benefit indirectly from the directly or indirectly for the services. But the payment will be made by government from the taxes paid by the people in the society. Who are these people who are performing these services? We have the policemen, the soldiers, the traffic control officers. Obio, I'll still go back to the previous slides. Let's quickly do the what we have for the day. Then we'll be able to glance through the slides once. So when you're done with this slide, just let me know if I'll put with your okay, yes, to change the slide. Okay, I'm expecting the no to turn to yes, yes, yes now. Yes, thank you. Yes, more yes. It's not those people that are still writing saying yes, yes, yes. We want from those who said no. One. Toiba, I've not been hearing from you. Dáhùn sí. Arasite noted. So I only need two people to say yes again. Then I will change it. No, not from those. One, two. No, I don't want from those people that have been saying yes, yes, yes. New people. So I can see one. Oyibo. Thank you. Now say thank you for that. So we'll move to the next slide without wasting much of our time. We have, okay. But before I project this, I would like to ask a question from you. What do you think will be the factors of production? What are the factors of production? Okay, I'm waiting for the answers. What are these factors of production? Capital one, thank you. Okay, Kenna, thank you. We have land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. You are very, very right. Here we are. These are the factors of production. We have We have capital, entrepreneur, land, and labor. You can see these factors are represented with an acronym called CEL. CELL. We have an individual, the entrepreneur is an individual who has brought his idea together. Okay, I think I have 500 naira with me. If I get to the market, I can buy 5 bags or 6 bags of pure water and sell it to this food seller. So from there, you have the what? The entrepreneur, you're the thinker. The money you want to use is the capital you want to invest. Then where did you want to be putting this? Your product. So you have your land, a place. I used to make a place. Then if your business is not big to that extent, I think you need some people to work hand in hand together with you to make the work fast and more enough to people to meet the people demand. So looking at the production images we projected at the first slide, you can see that the owner of the business had introduced capital. The owner himself is the entrepreneur, the thinker, the initiator. That factory is what we regard as land. It's not really the bare floor of the ordinary main road or anywhere, no. Regard the place where this thing is being carried out as the land. You must have a place where this production will be taken, will be done by people. Then why the labor involves the people come together, that the man in the first road, second road, and the third road, and the lady holding shoes, the other people that are packing the shoe into cartons, so that you can write as well. So those are the factors that make production possible. Don't forget the acronym. Are you done writing? Dominic, what are you displaying? Okay, okay. Okay, let's not write. Here is capital. So we have capital, I can write. Hmm? So we saw we have capital includes the machines, the tools, the building you build up, but to, or you invested on to make the production. It is those tangible things that are used to produce. So I want to remove this. Oh. So we can also regard capital to be the money you use to start business. That is the normal one that everybody usually familiar with. Capital is the money used to start business. Okay. And then the reward for capital is interest. The reward for capital is interest. So can we proceed? Okay, we go to the entrepreneur. Entrepreneur will complete the notes next week. Entrepreneur is an individual is a new individual who organizes, who coordinates the activities of other factors. He is an initiator. So the reward for entrepreneur is profit. Why is he doing this? We'll continue next week by God's grace. The reward for entrepreneur is profit. Then we have land. Land is usually called the natural gift of nature. And its reward is rent. The reward for land is rent. So you just take note of that. So we're going to have something done on it. Then we have labor. We have labor. Labor involves the human effort, the human mental and physical effort. Engage. So we have the what? The reward for labor is wages and salaries. Wages and salaries. Okay, let's quickly do this. Class activities. The other notes we'll do that, we'll complete that one next week. Stage 4 examples of extractive production. We are waiting for the answer. E. Production, not products. Higher to not products. Utility means satisfaction. Thank you. Examples of extractive production, that's the primary production. Then mention the 4 factors of production with their rewards. Okay, thank you, Kenna. We have mining, agriculture, fishery, and on-field. Thank you. So what about the factors of production? Factors of production and their rewards. Question number 2, quickly do that one. We have capital. What is the reward for capital? Interest. Thank you. So what's the next one? We have capital, we have entrepreneur. What is the reward for entrepreneur? Profit. Thank you. We have labor. What is the reward for labor? Wages and salary. Then the reward for land is rent. Thank you all. Here is the correction. We have capital with interest as reward. Capital for interest. Okay, good job. So we have entrepreneur for profit. For profit, we have land for rent, labor for wages and salary. Okay, here will be your assignment. Thanks. So you can write down the assignments. The first one states 4 characteristics of capital. I think we have written note on capital. So 4 characteristics of capital. Characteristics of capital. Then the next one is mention 5 importance of production. Have you all copied the assignment? Okay. Thank you. Let me now quickly go back for the people that need next slide. Okay. Here we are, the slide from the beginning. Meaning of production. Primary production. Slide 7, secondary production. Tertiary production. And the factors of production. Last but not the least, we have capital. Meaning of production. Okay. Yeah, right? Any other slide? Slide 12. What is slide 12? Land. We are not yet writing land now. So land will be next week. We still have enough to do next week. Slide 11. Here we are. We have capital. Slide 11, entrepreneur. We didn't write it. So start our next class with entrepreneur. So thanks for coming to the class. See you next week. Bye.